Yeah.
All right, so managed to get through chapter 1, and boy, let me just say, this game theoretically will be short, but this is also one of the most annoying PS2 games I've ever fucking played. To talk about that a little bit, I had to abuse save states. Okay, I've actually tried going through this game multiple times before. They all went badly because I always got hung up on a couple different missions. One of them being Man in Mirror, one of them being White Album, the first fight with Gacho. And I always managed to get stuck on, or not stuck on. The last one I always fought was Beach Boys. Fucking hell. So yeah, Giorno's okay. It's also worth mentioning while we have Polpo here.
See Polpo from the front.
We are.
Oh boy.
He is a creature, all right.
Oh God.
Who voices Polpo, by the way? He sounds very familiar.
See, now I know his name. I don't know if his name is going to be familiar to you. Give me a second.
That's fair. So Giorno is an extremely interesting character, not insofar as he himself as a character per se, but more so his origins and what makes him being.
Brooke Chalmers.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Let me see if I have anything you would know.
So what makes Giorno especially interesting is the fact that he was born from Dio after his body was already merged with Jonathan. So effectively, he is born. He is a product of simultaneously both the Brando bloodline and the Joestar bloodline. So he has both. And you would hear that, and you initially wonder,
hey, Giorno, how come your mom lets you have 3 dads?
Literally, yeah. Now you hear that, and you're probably initially like, okay, so we're probably gonna go like a ambiguously gray moral area character, but nah,
you were right the first time.
I was right, but no, I mean, like, he does break the law once in a while, but like, he's fundamentally a rock solid character. He takes way more after Jonathan than Dio, and that by itself, I think, is almost a beautiful factor of his character unto itself. Like, he is proof of nurture over nature, and I think that's genuinely beautiful. I'm an adopted kid myself. I'm also proof of this fact. My biological father is insane. Well, where else was I gonna go with that? Oh yeah, also, very interesting fact that honestly, Gold Experience can also just be taken as a giant homage to Hamon as well, because of being able to spring life out of inanimate objects. Genuinely some really good stuff. Even if that power is used for absolutely asinine ass pulls later on.
He's doing the I Have a Dream now.
he's doing, we're getting to Black Sabbath. I have many stories to talk about with Ozzy Osbourne. That man is a fucking creature. Let me just say that up front. Wasn't Noah's hair brown and he dyed it yellow? No, actually. It just became blonde later on in life. He didn't dye it at all, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, that's natural, but he was born with black hair.
Yeah.
Also, one of the only normal-ish or not plot-relevant characters you meet, generic Italian man, his name is Mario.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Honestly, when I saw it for the first time, I thought he actually was the second capo you get introduced to later on, but it's not.
Yeah, shit, what the fuck was his name?
Don't worry about it.
Is he in this game?
So, oh shit, the lighter we were supposed to keep ignited for the whole 24 hours has gone out and come back on. There's no way Polpo would know about this, right? He doesn't need to fucking know. Unfortunately,
what you don't know can't hurt you.
There's a thing here.
Jesus.
Wait, is that fucking Ukiura or Itachi voicing Black Sabbath? Actually, I can believe that.
So, the funny thing about that is you are not wrong, but you are in the wrong span of time.
That's hilarious. Okay.
The voice of Itachi / Ukitake / Squall plays Polpo in the anime.
Yeah. Could you really call it nurture since his mom didn't really raise him? He was more so raised by a good gangster voice? Yes. Well,
yeah.
Depends on which one you take it after. That's a beautiful low screen, actually. All right, so Black Sabbath. Okay, so this fight is more or less how it is to the manga itself / the anime. You stay out of the shadows, lure him out of the shadows, and you're able to do damage to him. Do not stand shoot him straight up because you will not be able to do anything to him. And he already walked out. Hilarious.
You can only hit them in direct sunlight.
He becomes vulnerable in direct sunlight, and once you do that, he immediately withdraws, and you get a secret factor. Very funny, very cool. All right, so let me tell you some stories about fucking Ozzy Osbourne. The man has taken all of the drug. I'm not really joking about that. Fuck, didn't think he was gonna withdraw that fast. Ah, he got me. So if he gets you, he's going to try to stab you with a stand arrow because go figure. Unfortunately, we are not yet the chosen one to receive such blessings for Requiem. However, you can still do damage to him. Second phase of the fight is where things get a little bit more hectic.
God damn.
I know, right? Yeah, so let's see if I remember the story correctly. Dude worked originally back in like a 1960s, 1950s blacksmith shop or something, or a factory plant in England, and that fucked with his lungs, something horrible. He did like a boatload of drugs throughout the 70s. Like, I'm talking all of the fucking drugs.
Wasn't he performing by then?
Yeah, so it was through the 60s that he really first got, he really started taking a lot of drugs, but also when Black Sabbath itself as a band would actually form. If you guys don't know, Black Sabbath basically is like the progenitor of like heavy metal as a whole as genre. Like, it's honestly pretty awesome that we still have Ozzy after all these years. Because the man, if he were anyone else, he should have fucking died by now. Oh yeah, also another secret factor to this. Destroy these and you get bonuses. Really good stuff. Also, you can destroy pillars while he's hiding in them in order to bait him out into the open.
Is he not out of health?
Now he is. He was very close to it the first time. But yeah, Ozzy is a wild creature. S rank. I've never gotten S rank with this before. Hell yes. I did it perfectly. I guess I did get all the secret factors. I'm gonna say right now, both wikis for this game, the Jojo fandom wiki and also the Factor Life, that's Dark Souls, and another wiki, I forget what it was offhand. They both have really good guides for this game and list all the secret factors. But there is no actual guide for this game out there. No correction. There is one. Can you guess where the story is going?
Cities?
Nope. That'd be funny though. No. There is one singular written guide out there for this game. It is on GameFAQs.
Oh,
and it is in Italian. I could not make that up if I tried.
So you made it sound like it was going to be obscure, so it wouldn't have been GameFAQs. If I had just had GameFAQs, I would have been right.
No, that's true. But the punchline was there's only one guide on GameFAQs, and it is in Italian. That made it very funny.
Oh yeah, at some point along the way, you have to throw in the Italian cover for All-Star Battle, where it's just Giorno in front of the Coliseum.
Oh yeah, right.
Doing the From Italy with style.
True. Also, to address Nigel's question, didn't a lot of musicians do drugs in the 80s and 90s? Yes, that is true. However, Ozzy did a lot of drugs. Like, if you hear him talking these days, it's a little bit more of a meme, and it's very unfortunate. No, he became like, he has that heavy-ass slur because of all the drugs he's taken over the years.
Hasn't he had a few strokes?
Most likely, I'd be willing to bet. Like, the man's been through a lot of shit. But, yeah, he has sometimes, like, the pop culture nickname the Prince of Darkness. No, the man did actually kind of create the heavy metal genre.
Also, the scene of Polpo eating his fingers is a reference to Ozzy actually losing fingers in an accident.
Oh, yeah, right. That was the thing that happened back in a manufacturing plant in England. He did lose a finger or two. That was it. Thank you. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I was going to touch on this a little bit earlier, but yeah, since David production isn't even a thing at this point in time, most likely, all the colorations are kind of based off the manga, but we have some very wacky stuff, like Giorno's base color being just blue. I gotta say, it's a little bit weird after being so used to him in purple, but it does kind of work.
It's a safe assumption to make because the uniform is based off of a Japanese school uniform, even though they're in Italy, and the default color for school uniforms is blue.
Oh yeah, definitely. By the by, very funny thing. So Giorno here is actually half British, half Japanese, because his mom was Japanese and he was raised in Japan. Very funny thing, there is not an ounce of Italian in him, but he still ended up here.
It's because his mother ended up marrying an Italian, so they moved to Italy.
Ah, that's right. So
I was gonna say, do you remember his birth name?
No, a little bit. So I have a question for Polpo's death. Is it a good thing since he was giving stands to people to defend themselves? Yes, it's a very good thing because he's the one facilitating a lot of drug dealing and peddling in Italy, and that's not good. Okay, so let me qualify a little bit. I don't subscribe to Bucciarati's thing about all drugs are bad. No, weed's fine. But like, they're definitely because of like the needles you see and whatnot. They're definitely more elucidating towards like meth, heroin. Heroin fucks you up, kids. Bear that
And
in mind.
actual mafia isn't going to be dealing in weed. They're going to be dealing in
Hard
heroin,
stuff.
meth, and cocaine.
Yeah.
So, like the thing they always come back to is anything that can be used in a powder form.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
in Bucciarati's flashback, you specifically see the guys with the clear bags of manufactured meth.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, David Production comes into existence in 2009 and gets their proper start in 2010 or 11.
That checks out. Don't forget morphine. Oh my God, morphine too. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Shout to the Joe Biden administration finally managing to move weed from a class 1 drug to a class 3 drug. Not completely decriminalized, but it's definitely not as it once
Fucking
was.
Fugo.
Oh yeah, Fugo is just a creature here.
Like I'm used to his colors being some flavor of wrong in everything I've ever seen.
Yeah.
This is the worst.
I really hate Abakio's black lipstick here.
Like no, it's like Frieza's lipstick.
Kinda, yeah.
But like, you know what? People joke about Fugo being dressed as Swiss cheese, but no, this is the most cheese the man has ever been.
The white hair is really not helping. The man looks 100% Parmesan, go figure. Doesn't he have orange hair in the anime? Yes, he does.
He's blonde.
The orange is in the wrong area.
No, his hair is, he's blonde, Fugo.
Never mind. We're going with some wrong Giku shit right now, I guess.
Sorry?
Supposed to be blonde, got wrong, orange. Oopsie. That's a joke on my part. What's wrong with my goth GF lipstick? True, fair, but it doesn't accentuate his white hair very well. Oh, there he is.
Ugh.
He is dead. Literally later on, but more so.
That sure is a corpse.
That definitely is. Oh, right.
Wait, is this them setting up for Rolling Stone or?
No, so I think we are, since we bypass arts and crafts, and that's going to be in, and that's going to be in the battle thing, the drama theater. I guess we're just jumping right to the 6 million liar. Also, Trish is here. Hi. Oh boy.
Oh, this is the capo. I thought they were still in the restaurant where they introduced Giorno.
Oh no, we skipped some things. Boy, did we skip some things.
I was gonna say because one of the first things you see Bucciarati do in like one of the first chapters he's in is you see someone talk to him about Rolling Stone, and you don't find out about Rolling Stones until the end of the series, until the end of part 5.
Oh wow.
So it's like they're telling you about a mission.
Yeah.
They're telling you very vague details about something that happened right before Giorno joined that everyone else was already doing, and they tell you a little bit about that, but then you don't find out about it until the end. I don't know if the manga did that, but the anime did.
Also, I do want to make mention that Narancia is hilariously very close to his actual accurate colors, or normal
Yes.
colors, I guess.
And those colors are actually on the dot.
Yeah. I guess I do want to talk about the dubs a little bit. Gods that do so much for this fucking show. Oh my god. I don't remember, like, I don't even know the names of a lot of the cast members, but yeah, Ray Chase.
Tell me which character, and I can tell you.
Narancia.
Kyle McCarley.
Oh shit, Kyle. Wow, damn.
Yep.
I guess I'll just check out though. Let's see.
His anime seiyuu is Daiki Yamashita, which is the voice of Deku.
Who does Giorno again? I keep forgetting.
It's a name you won't recognize, but his name is Philip Reich.
Yeah.
1 second.
Anyway, first member of the assassination squad, Hitman squad, go figure. So it's very funny because at this point in time, there already is shown the flashback. I want to mention something right now. Chocolata gets teased way early on.
Oh, yeah.
Holy fuck, I did not expect that. So the Hitman team gets one of their guys mailed back to them literally in like acrylic pieces.
In 38 frames.
Crazy. And then we cut to a flashback, a silhouette of a dude with a crazy hair. I was like, oh, that's Chocolata. Because I was thinking to myself, who do I know would be insane enough to literally bisect or like dissect someone to 38 different miniature parts?
Okay, you're not going to be familiar with any of the rest of the
I immediately pieced together. Maybe it's Chocolata. And when we show him in the teaser, I'm like, oh, we do show him really early on. Holy fuck. So I remember right, this is unfortunately the only fight for not in the game. That it is. That it is. Yeah, I'm not a fan either. Well, actually, this is really the only main fight for him too, if I'm being real. Yeah.
The anime seiyuu for Giorno is Kensho Ono, who is the voice of Yuya.
Ah, yeah. Anyway, so Aerosmith for Narancia. Aerosmith is a very funny band because Dee Snider does actually run like a fucking radio station back in Boston.
Excuse you, that's Lil Bomber.
That is, they couldn't even done like a funny portmanteau with that. They just go straight up like a different name. Anyway, if you get stabbed, unfortunately, by Tiny Feet, is that the name of it? I think it is.
Little Feet.
Little Feet. You do immediately get shrunk down, and it is a bitch in the hat to deal with this guy here.
Is this something that can be avoided, or is
it's
this
something
just,
that can be avoided.
scripted?
No, you can't avoid it. You just have to be very careful about it.
So you can actually get through the whole fight without him hitting you with the gimmick?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, wow.
It's all on the close range gimmick. That being said, yeah, Aerosmith completely fucked this up. If you just avoid the knife attack from him, you're basically fine. And one thing I found out earlier, because I completely forgot about it, because the game doesn't really remind you about any of these controls. Hold L1, you can actually go into stand free mode.
Huh.
Come here, idiot. I have a thing to tell you. Come here.
I activated my stand Ace Combat.
Effectively. Anyway, he went down in size. Gotta find him. There he is. And I got slashed again. Fuck.
Is he going to put us in his jar?
No, we do not get put into the cum jar. With the spider, no less. You can still attack him a little bit, but I don't think it actually does damage. There we go.
Apparently getting hit with a much smaller bullet is like being pricked with a needle. So they describe it anyway.
Which is funny
because
because
the tiny guy run is hysterical.
I know, right? It's so good.
Like a rat.
No, most of his actual strategy is just running around, hiding from you. Honestly, when he's crouching down, he's super easy to track down.
What's the 2 in your bar?
The 2, oh yeah, I think that's the secret factor amount you already got, which it dictates your total HP size and stand bar size. Also, every time you do get a secret factor, it boosts not only your HP size, but your stand size. So you can do more stuff with your stands, like even active for longer and whatnot.
So I should keep the game wiki open then.
No, you don't have to. I have most things memorized that I'm going to try to show off. You don't have to if you don't want to, though.
All right.
I don't know if you can actually hit him while he's major, though, unfortunately.
Do you have a kick attack? Because he does a lot of kicks.
Didn't I? I do. I'm not sure how that's going to help me right now, though.
Well, like if you could,
there it is.
If you could step on him or something.
Oh, yeah, also.
Because, like, the first thing that happens when, whatever his name is, attacks the car, the first thing, before even summoning Aerosmith, that Narancia does is he just starts kicking the car a whole bunch.
Oh, yeah, right. You know what? Maybe I could do that. Let me try that. Nope, not it. Wrong button.
How many attack buttons do you have? And is this a light heavy, or is this just you have 2 attacks, do your 2 attacks?
So you have a light string you can do. Press smash square and you can do it. X and triangle do 2 unique attacks for your character. L1 deploys your stand, and then X and triangle do other things.
Do you have a combo list, or?
No, it's not combo oriented, really.
Ah.
I don't know how the fuck that just happened. Okay. Oh, I can also deploy bombs with X, I guess. I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah, if we're doing all the games that cover individual parts of Jojo, how long until we get to the Stardust Crusader Super Nintendo RPG?
Right? You know, it's funny because
the Earthbound game.
I've been thinking about that too because that did receive an English translation patch recently.